But the idea of all this oversimplified is don't let the problem, whether it's any of this, whether it's nature, nurture, whatever it is, don't let the problem be an excuse. Let it be the logical reason to work harder and smarter in the opposite direction. So this is, whatever their deficit challenge problem is, this is working harder and smarter in the opposite direction, okay? So this is about success. And what I want to do is walk you guys through a very, very simple kind of thing I'll do with the guys or the girls in the house. And the idea is, I'm not going to talk about addiction at any point during this process, because this is one of the processes that I do where it has nothing to do with addiction. So go ahead, get comfortable, pens down. Get comfortable. If you haven't already done so, go ahead, just close your eyes, take a comfortable breath in and a comfortable breath out. And you're comfortable finding yourself relaxed down into a peaceful state of mind and body. You're comfortable returning to that resource-rich environment that we call hypnosis, but can also be called other things. And you can find yourself relaxing further and further down. I'm going to count from 3 to 1. And by the time I get to number 1, or maybe even sooner, you'll find yourself back in that comfortable, relaxed state of mind and body. Starting with number 3, doubling the relaxation, like each muscle could become a wet towel. Loose, limp, and relaxed down. To number 2, every sound you hear, every thought you have, and every breath you take, guiding you further and further down with that comfortable momentum that grows with 3, 2, 1. Comfortably relaxed, and you can imagine yourself in that relaxing, comfortable place, maybe real or imaginary. Whatever the place is absolutely fine. Because I'd like to talk about a very simple word. I'd like to talk to you about success. Now, you've succeeded at a lot of things in your life. Some of them were big deals that took a ton of work. And some of them were very simple, successfully tying your shoes this morning. Some of the things were public. Some of the things were private and personal. Some of the things might have been athletic or academic or professional or interpersonal. There have been a lot of different successes in a lot of different arenas. And I'd like you to pick one right now, not because it's the most important, just because it's one you can think of easily. A moment in your life when you succeeded, when you decided to do something and you did it. Now maybe that was one where somebody congratulated you or thanked you. And maybe it was one where you did it invisibly. No one else knew, but you felt that good feeling, that feeling of success, that strength right in your chest, right in the center of who you are, those good feelings. I want you to hold on to those feelings for just a moment and to remember what that was like. Now I want you to just put that to the side for a moment, because we're going to come back to it in a minute. And I'd like you to think of something else. I'd like you to think of the opposite of that, which is not failure. It's not trying. And the easy way to think of that is, there was a time you were watching something on TV. And it was good and you were enjoying it. And you were sitting there comfortably on your couch. And then the show that you were enjoying ended. And the next program came on. And that show you didn't want to watch. It wasn't terrible, it just wasn't what you wanted to watch. And you reached for the remote and it was just out of your reach and you said, I'll just keep watching this anyway. Maybe you thought, I'm only going to sit here for another minute. Maybe you thought, someone else is coming in the room. Or maybe you thought, I don't care, I just want to sit here and veg out for a little while. And you just sat there, not trying. Now, let's go back to that success for a moment. That success was harder than reaching the remote. That success was harder than reaching the remote. That's why it felt good to do. Because we all make decisions in life to do something or not do something, and it's never about is it easy or is it hard. We don't make decisions based on easy and hard. We make decisions based on is it worth it. We make decisions based on is it worth it. And you do hard things all the time because you've decided it's worth it. And you don't do things that are effortless all the time just because you decided what was in it for you wasn't enough. When we go back to thinking of that moment of success, think back and think of the challenges you overcame. Think of the things that would have been easy excuses to give up or stop, or maybe no one will notice, or any of the little lies or rationalizations that we can come up with. Those are the things you overcame. That's why you're proud of yourself. That's why it's worth it. Those feelings And any change, any success, any progress in life is only done when we realize why it's worthwhile. And so as this applies to helping our clients, as this applies to helping people in our lives, as this applies to ourselves, you can begin to help people understand and integrate what's really, personally and emotionally in it for them. To connect that with the successes they've had in other areas of their life, even when the success was unhealthy, they still attempted to do something and succeeded, and there's value in that too. And so in just a second, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. When I get to 3, you're going to open your eyes, coming back to the room, thinking about why effort is sometimes worth it and why effort is sometimes not, and what that means for helping our clients. We count from 1 to 3. When I get to 3, you're going to open your eyes, thinking about how good it feels to succeed. 1, coming back to the room. 2, every breath you take more life and energy, pumping back into your body. 3, eyes open all the way back. Eyes open. There we go. So that's a 4-minute version of what I would spend maybe 15 minutes on. So you can see where you can amplify a lot of stuff there, but just giving you a basis of an idea that's abstracted away from addiction itself and more into emotions and success.